You know that feeling when you finally get a moment to relax, like the past Easter holiday weekend that we've had, but you can't? It's almost like you've got a lot of nervous or anxious energy, and maybe that's true. And if that sounds familiar, we've all been there. Hey, my name is Francois. I'm the founder and chief health and wellness specialist here at the Other Pain Clinic. And as your coach on your health and wellness journey, aside from offering tailored coaching programs that go beyond chronic pain management to embracing overall health and well-being, from menopause insights to men's gut health, you know, my holistic approach ideally covers all of it. I have this passion for improving energy mobility and daily function to empower a better quality of life. So in this session, I'm continuing with that whole part of energy because it's not about the quick fixes or extra caffeine, but it's looking at how we have energy leaks, optimizing our daily routines, and building momentum so that we feel energized, whether through movement, mindful nutrition, or rethinking our rest and recovery in our daily lives. All right, that said, like I said, we've been there, because we've maybe have that nervous energy or that anxious energy, or even some of that energy that we need to spend to some degree, or maybe we're trying to conserve it as well. But, you know, sometimes a lot of us are stuck in the go mode all the time. And yes, maybe even me, but, and even when we don't want to be there. So today, I want to share with you about how we can break this down, why it happens, and more importantly, how do we actually potentially switch into that rest mode without forcing ourselves to just relax. First off, hopefully we know that our body has two main settings. Yes, there's two of them. The go mode or the fight and flight. And sometimes, especially when I work with clients with chronic pain who are living with chronic pain, sometimes they're always on the go mode because it's a body's stress response. You know, Maybe it's great when we're running for something. Our life was, for example, I live in Calgary, Alberta, and close by are the mountains. So if going hiking and there's a grizzly bear, yes, I want this mode to be on for sure. But it's not so great when it's triggered by emails, deadlines, or maybe the to-do list. Secondly, we have our rest mode or our recovery and repair mode, and that's really super important as well. And that's where a deep reset happens. And it's how our body heals, digests, balances the hormones, and restores our energy as well. But if we're stuck in the go mode, getting there into that rest mode may feel impossible as well. So that's why we could feel exhausted, but still restless, if that makes sense. Our brain wants to kind of shut down a little bit, but our nervous system is still running in the background like a browser with 50 tabs open. And no, I don't have 50 tabs open right now, maybe a handful or so. And if you ever been told to just relax, you already know that's not how it works for you. So maybe switching to that recovery mode um, is a little bit different. And we want to do it without fighting it as well. First off, three things I want to share with you about potentially getting into that recovery mode. It's called the 448. It's inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for eight. If those seconds are too long for you, shorten those down. Maybe it's 226, however that works for you. The long exhale is the key. It signals our nervous system that it's okay to slow down. And maybe it's doing this 3 times. And ideally, you should feel the difference almost immediately as well. So try it out today if you need to. Number two is to move. Moving our body, even if it's just a quick stretch, a few repetitions, a walk, maybe even a dance break, it helps to clear out the stuck energy, the stress, or the tension. I know I'm definitely doing that a little bit more now as well to move. Last week, I haven't moved as much, and I could feel it for sure. And then thirdly, set and off switch. Here's what I mean. Um, you ever notice how your brain won't stop looping on random thoughts before bed? That's a sign that you're still in go mode. Try journaling. I remember I went to a sleep conference and one of the doctors presenting there, um, she called it land your butterflies. It's kind of cool because in that it's basically she said have a pen, pencil, pad of paper right beside you. And so you could kind of put down those thoughts on paper. And ideally that's a nice off switch as well. So the journaling could help out with the brain dumping or putting your phone away, maybe even 36 minutes before bed to help your mind slow down as well. Most people know they're stressed. I think that's ideally a given. But what we may not realize is how much it affects our energy, metabolism, digestion, and even our weight as well. When our body stays in stress mode 24/7, the cortisol, the stress hormone, stays high. And that could kind of trigger off making us crave for sugar, store more fat, and feel totally drained as well. So that's why the real recovery matters. It's not just about getting through the day, it's actually feeling good in your body as well. So if you've been feeling stuck in the always on mode, maybe you try one of those three things together. Once again, it's the 448, it's that breathing, the moving, or setting that off switch as well, like the journaling. And if you do try one, let me know how it goes. You can find me at theotherpainclinic.com. I do have a contact page there. Send me an email, send me a direct message at the Facebook page, The Other Pain Clinic, and also YouTube channel at The Other Pain Clinic. All right, make your day an amazing day, restful day as well, if need to at some part in the day, and I'll see you in the next video.